everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where we are. Silhouette game. It's today. We're playing the rest of the game. Yeah. So a lot of people were out for one reason or another. So today it's just me, 1010, and a special guest, Mon. Mon is here. You can hear her talk. You can hear her do things.
Our resident Yuri Lowenthal head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Hello.
What do you mean Pokemon? Thank you, Soot, for the 9 years. I don't know. I don't think I've been streaming for that long, but thank you. That's so much support. Welcome at Asif. Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah. I guess since we don't have any set roles or anything, we just go around the room, introduce ourselves, like formally, I guess. And fun fact, I guess. My name's Nur. I usually handle narration no matter what. I'm here.
My name is Tantan Arsaid, and I have decided that I'm voicing the Twink silhouette today.
Oh my god.
And fun fact, I play rhythm games, man.
Wow.
Courage is the magic that
Marvelous
turns dreams
Mon,
into
but you can call me
reality.
Mon. Or Marv, I guess.
Marv?
And my fun fact is I've never done this before.
Yeah. Brand new. Brand new to the game, but it'll be cool. We're just chill here.
More than the everything.
You know. Also, Mon. What? What, 1010?
The Yuri Lowenthal PNG.
Yeah. What about it? Oh no, it's above chat. No.
There we go. Get him under the overlay.
No. Well, oh yeah, I do have to get him under the overlay. He's gonna be in the corner.
There we go.
Okay. Wait.
You're gonna put baby in the corner?
Putting baby underneath the overlay. No, that's too far. There we go.
He disappeared. There you go.
Where should he go?
Shit. Right there. That's perfect.
What, right here?
In the bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Right over not Twinks.
Great.
Just, I guess.
He's looking right over your PNG, by the way, Mon.
It's perfect. He has the same exact smile as your PNG.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it's been fun, everybody. I'm leaving. Have a great stream.
No, we gotta stay for Silhouette game. With your Lowenthal.
I just made that man so transparent and I didn't even fucking notice.
Yeah, most of the pre-stream was Mon photoshopping Yuri Lowenthal.
I have a degree.
And Yuri Lowenthal, by the way.
And Yuri Lowenthal, yeah.
Yuri Lowenthal. Okay, what's her name?
Shit, do I have enough points?
Okay, shit. Do I have enough? Okay, shit, do I have enough?
Okay, sure.
Okay,
sure.
Oh, God.
Would you like to skip the prologue? Please, God, yes.
You know, it doesn't have to be shit, do I have a no?
No, you
Okay.
have decided this.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes,
We
we're
have to say
skipping
these
it.
words out loud, Tenten.
Yeah.
Okay,
All of us
fine. I
get to
mean,
suffer.
you're the love interest. Fine, fuck it. Okay, what?
It's
okay,
fuck.
Cafe.
oh
Who was he?
shit. Which one was it again?
Derek?
Okay.
I think it's Derek.
Yeah, it's
This
Derek.
time.
It's Derek. Why would
Yeah.
you show the fucking? God damn it.
Because we skipped the prologue.
Yeah, the prologue is when we died.
Shh. After one.
Chapter 1. With that decided, I laid out some clothes in the bed, trying to find a combo that would knock him dead without screaming desperate. Luckily, clothes only became silhouettes once I put them on, so I could still coordinate my clothes before wearing them. Otherwise, who knows what sort of fashion monstrosities I'd be wearing. I still had to go by touch when doing up laces and buttons, though. No more wardrobe malfunction here, please. I've had a few embarrassing moments already regarding clothes. Just because I couldn't see them didn't mean others had the same problem. If they're going to make me an NPC, shouldn't I have the same sort of cognitive abilities as everyone else? I glanced down again at the pile laid before me. Bolder colors tend to get the best reaction from him, so in the end, that's what I went for. I dressed with extra care before grabbing my basket of medicinal herbs I picked from outside the town and went to the guild. The quick stop at the main entrance to hand off the herbs. Wait, cafe.
The cafe showtime, she's back.
Oh, I need to scoot over Yuri Lowenthal a bit. He's like blocking some of the text. He's gotta get a little closer to you,
Oh
Mon.
my god, I'm gonna cry. What? Oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
Hey, shit, do I not looking good as always? You want your usual?
Oh. Even without a face to put the words together with, Derek always somehow managed to give off a warm and sunny impression. It was one of the reasons why I'd been attracted to him in the first place. In a world full of darkness and silhouettes, he was a beacon of light that made me truly believe that there was hope in the changing genre of this game world. No tragedies or gore tags here, thank you very much. Romance is where I'll stay. Hey, Derek. Sure, that sounds great. I smiled brightly as I thought of his delicious cooking. It had been a surprise when I first tasted it. I'd been to a few towns prior to coming here, but none had such an impressive food. It's not like I chose this town to settle down in purely because of the food. There are many factors that I considered. Safety and minimal feature in the original game's plot had been the #1 priority, but the good food may have also cemented my decision to settle down here. He was already bringing over a tray as I took a seat at the table closest to the counter. I raised an eyebrow. Were you expecting me?
I was hoping.
Not to move, no.
I was hoping. You're my favorite customer after all.
Hi, doggy. Hush, you say that to all the girls.
But it's true when I say it to you.
I rolled my eyes jokingly at him as his words made me smile. I wasn't immune to flattery. I let it a please sound as I bit into my food. I have no clue how I always managed to make it this good.
It's my secret ingredient. Love.
That's not an ingredient. That's not... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to marry you so I can eat like this every day.
Damn, bitch!
You forgot how horny she is. She's down bad.
I knew it.
He
You
wants
always
to fucking survive.
I knew it. You only want me for my ass.
I looked up at a silhouette and the round ass. Clearly defined. Well, it's not like I can be attracted to his looks, aside from the ass. I scanned the starry darkness that covered his entire being and tilted my head. It's like looking at a nebulae.
I hit it.
It was a bit disconcerting at first, but I come to accept that whichever god had created this universe of silhouettes at least had the decency to make it seem magical. It was somewhat pretty to look at. It made it just a wee bit more comforting than if it were all just pitch black blobs. Or at least that's what I told myself rather than admitting I've been experiencing an existential crisis.
Oh, so Tuesday. Wait.
Yeah. I missed the moment to reply. We both lapsed into awkward silence. Oh no. This is what I get for getting lost in my thoughts. How do I break the ice?
Oh fuck, I forgot the choices are actually hard in this game.
They are.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Hey, grabbing your controller isn't on, by the way.
Oh, it isn't? Okay,
No.
let me fix that. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, it's on now. I wish it was easier to do this shit. Okay, food is the way to a woman's heart, or skills and personality should always be a priority, right?
Shit, with my D20.
Where is it?
Okay, well, skills and two. God damn it.
Oh, number 2?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Wow. Well, skills and personality should always be a priority, right? I decided to cut the poor guy some slack. After all, it wasn't my intention to embarrass him. If I could see him actually blush, though, that'd be a different story.
So, looks don't matter?
To some extent, yeah! Not in my case, but it's all I can see is facial features, so... There really isn't a point if the other party is rotten, you know?
I agree. That's why I like people who are bright and always friendly, like you.
I could feel a wide smile cover my face at that line.
Damn, bitch!
Right back at you, sunshine. Oh,
Damn, bitch!
Anyway, the lip service is great, but aren't you supposed to tell me I'm super cute too? Am I though? What do I even look like? It'd be easier to get someone to fall for me if I was just at least attractive, but it was hard to judge the social cues from a guy who was always charmingly nice. Never mind the fact that he also just looked like dark matter.
That goes without saying. You're a goddess, the highlight of my days. Oh my god.
Whoa, I laughed at such outrageous flattery. Stop, don't stop.
She's like me for real, honestly. Fuck yeah, dude. You're very pretty.
The bell above the cafe door rang out, cutting Derek off.
Is this the right cafe?
Oh, no.
Oh, hands you a steak.
Oh no.
Where's Caddis?
We both turned to see a party entering dripping copious amounts of slime. I spared a moment to wonder why I could see the slime covering the silhouettes. Unlike the wearable items such as clothes, armor, and weapons, the mucus was clearly clinging to their forms without blending in. Even bags and hair accessories get silhouetted. Is it still alive, maybe? Or not considered as covering? Or maybe I shouldn't try and figure out the logic of the silhouette thing. All it does is give me a headache. Derek quickly straightened and made his way over to them.
Welcome to the Cafe Jante and item shop. How may I serve you today?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's okay. I can do it. All right. As a man, too bad.
It's another man.
Stiff stare. We just came back from a ridiculous hunt and then stumbled across the Slime King on our way back. Can you believe that?
Based on the looks of you, I can. Yes.
What
What
that's
did I-
supposed to mean.
What is my Ignis voice?
We watched the ooze trickling down and forming puddles on the floor.
This is so unsanitary, girl.
How is there so much slime? It was like there's an unlimited supply of dripping off of them. I never had that much of an issue in dealing with the usual sorts of slimes. Was it because it was a slime king? I thought those were extremely rare. I never come across any during my playthrough of the original game. Aren't they supposed to spawn after you killed off all the slimes in an area? I froze. The Slime King. I may have been the one responsible for his appearance. At the beginning of my journey, I'd been overzealous in my hunting of slimes after realizing how much money their intact cores were worth. It's hard for our stronger hunters to keep those intact, but since I'm weak, I barely dent them. It had solved my money and housing crisis quite quickly. I probably should have mentioned that this may have been my fault.
Yeah, can you do us a solid and use that cleaning magic of yours? I don't think soap and water is gonna get it at this point.
Derek let out a sigh before snapping his fingers. I watched in awe as the slime melted away.
I'm Emmett Silk.
Whoa! It may have been my imagination, but I could have sworn even their silhouettes were shining. The only thing keeping me silent was not wanting to interrupt his work.
See, I told you he's the best at it.
Oh, fuck. Who was another man? I don't remember who he was. Okay, whatever. Seriously now, what's your secret to impeccable cleaning magic? We tried ourselves, but the results was horrible.
The Emperor's new clothes?
What?
Naked?
What's that story got to do with cleaning magic?
That's a fun way to put it.
Derek shook his head.
Don't let your thoughts stray.
I almost thought he was reprimanding me for the direction my thoughts were going in.
Just focus on the target of your magic, ignore everything else, like my ass.
You're the last person I thought would ever say that.
What do you mean? I'm a head empty, no thoughts kind of guy. As if! I bet the head of yours is always filled with romantic gestures and pickup lines.
Head empty, ass huge. I saw Derek flick his head towards me. At least that's what it looked like before quickly facing back to the party.
Only when there's a beautiful lady around. You think all women are pretty. Am I wrong? There's so many types of beauties out there. Only one me. All women are queens, Jojo. Yo? I don't fucking remember the line.
He's just gonna go back and forth between those two voices that I have. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how to read. It's okay. Improve how you appear to others first before trying to crack on everyone. What? Whatever. Plus, I don't want to listen to your pickup lines all day.
Well, no one's stopping you from leaving now that you're clean.
Okay, bitch. You wish. You got loot to sell.
Derek dealt with her business swiftly. Once they were gone, I sealed up to Derek.
Damn, okay.
Slides in. You think it's possible for me to learn that cleaning trick? It'd make doing housework a thing of the past. Although if it's possible to use cleaning magic, it's surprising that it doesn't get used more often. Don't get me wrong, I'm truly grateful that this is an isekai world where bathtubs and indoor plumbing actually exist, but oh god, they explain it. It's hard to stay clean while out doing guild work.
Maybe, but if you're not careful, you could end up cleaning your clothes clean off too. Not that I mind, but I'm not sure you'd be okay with that.
What? Oh, that's why. The Emperor's new clothes indeed. I nodded sagely to myself. Derek laughed softly at my reaction. Perhaps we should steer clear of accidental exhibitionism. Especially Boo! Especially since I don't even know if I lost clothing except by feel.
Oh god.
And here I was looking forward to it.
Yo! I let out a little laugh.
Girl, what the fuck?
Girl.
Girl, he wants you, by the way.
Yeah,
Like, damn.
It's obvious.
Please. Take us
Well,
up to your weirdly modern apartment.
time to clean the rest of this up.
Oh my god.
Ah, yay!
To my surprise, he went to get a mop and bucket. You're not gonna use magic?
I'd rather not rely on it for things I can do myself. There's joy to be found in the little things, don't you think?
I've never really thought about cleaning that way, but I see your point. Probably why you're so good at cooking too. You enjoy it. He cooks and cleans? Perfect husband material right there. Oh my goodness, he's posing. I took a last sip of my drink before getting up and fetching the spare mop. It melted into my silhouette, smooth like butter. I have thought about it before, but do mops count as wearable? I mean, weapons? Sure, but mops? Forget it. There are more important things to think about.
You're a customer, you don't have to.
Hush! Let me enjoy this little thing with you. Plus, many hands make light work.
Okay, I can't win against you, can I?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Bitch.
Aw. We cleaned the cafe in companionable silence.
Aww.
I wasn't sure what he really thought of me helping since it was unusual for him to be quiet for so long. But I hoped he didn't mind. I wonder if this is like what being married to him would be like, taking care of the cafe together. The cafe enchanté. We stood back to look at the results of our hard work once we were done.
There, everything is back to spotless.
Yep, no magic needed.
I don't know, I thought it was a little magical, you know?
The bell above the door rang out, halting my reply. We both stared in silence as the muddiest and grimiest pair of adventurers walked into our freshly mopped floor. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Chapter 2.
Yay!
I sipped at my tea as I tried to discreetly observe Derek. It'd been a few days since we cleaned the cafe, but we hadn't made much progress since then. Like, sure, I was set on him being the one, but I didn't know how to make that actually happen. He's nice to everyone, and the flirting doesn't mean much since he does it to everyone too. So I'd spent the last couple of days silently stalk watching him to see if I could pick up anything of note. I eavesdropped on him welcoming some ladies.
Hello again, my dears. You're all looking fine again this evening.
And you look as handsome as ever too, Derek. Sadly, it's not just your face we're here for.
Derek listed some food items they seemed to love and they happily agreed. He picks up favorite foods quickly. I wonder if he's that attentive in general. One of the ladies let out a sigh as Derek went to get their order ready.
It really is such a shame. He has such a swoon-weedy face.
What's a shame? He's got a handsome face, but what?
It really is. You'd think he'd be a charming personality with a weak combo.
She let out a long sigh. So wait, what's the problem then? He apparently has the looks, the charm, and can cook. Is there some sort of backstory that I'm not aware of here? He glanced towards the kitchen where Derek had disappeared to before sliding my gaze back towards the women. Okay, maybe I have to listen a little longer. I'd be able to satisfy my curiosity. However, no matter how long I listened, they didn't say anything to explain until they left. If you're gonna gossip, at least do it properly for those eavesdropping. I swirled the last of my tea. Girl, I feel that too sometimes in the office. Just like, oh man, spill the whole tea if you're gonna gossip next to my desk. Come on. Wondering if I should call it a night and head home. I've been at the cafe for a long time already, and I didn't want him to catch on after all. Before I could make a decision, a large burly man came in holding a tiny white puppy. Derek paused before clearing his throat as he approached the man.
Welcome to the Cafe Enchanté. How may I serve you today?
His voice sounded a bit off, like he was unsure.
Oh,
Yes, I've come to sell my loot.
of course, right this way. You can tie your pup outside. We don't really
dare
allow
you.
pets inside the Cafe Enchanté
What the
for
fuck?
health reasons.
What the fuck, Derek?
No, that won't work.
Pardon? Why not?
He's my son. He's part of the loot.
What? You're selling your son?
Yeah, it's a fucked up world we
Pardon?
live in.
That's your son?
I want to sell.
Your
Jesus.
son?
You want to sell a dog to an item shop.
Your son.
It's not clicking. Isn't the guild supposed to buy items from... buy everything from hunts? Whether it's plants, monsters, or loot?
Well, yes, but...
See, no problem. I picked him up in the snowy mountains. He may even be a magical beast. I say he counts as loot. Heck, you could cook him and make him consumable.
No!
What is wrong with me?
What the fuck, guy? I'm not going to cook a dog. Plus, I don't see him radiating any magic, so he's probably just a normal puppy, fucking freak.
Howard, if he was magic, you'd probably sell for more.
True. This is like attaching the word wedding to anything. Skyrocketing prices.
Girl! Shut up!
Girl, she knows.
Well, what can you give me for a regular pup?
Sir, please understand that this is an item shop, not a menagerie. As adorable as it is, it's against our policy to purchase living animals. What the fuck?
What if I got it?
What the
I'm a
fuck?
fucking freak. Apparently.
No!
What if I'm the worst man?
What if you are the
I was
worst
just
man?
asking. I was just asking. Sheesh. Could you at least give me a price for the rest of this?
He handed over a large bag that Derek took for appraisal. Derek quickly finished his business with the man, but paused as he was handing over money to the man.
You'll be able to sell a live pup off more than a dead one, so please don't think of killing the poor thing.
Thanks, I apparently need to hear that. Yeah, I get that. Well, if anyone you know wants a furball, send them to me. The worst man.
Of course. I will, you fucking weirdo.
I waited until
Okay,
the
bye,
worst
I'm off to go
man.
get murdered.
No. I waited until the worst man in existence left the store, leaving only Derek and me behind. I noticed his gaze lingering in their direction. I don't think I've ever seen you out of your element.
Hmm? Oh.
He seemed a little startled when I broke him out of his reverie, but recovered quickly.
The dog was so adorable. Did you see how his cute little paws were? Ah, I wanted to rub my face on his belly.
Then you should have bought him.
Derek
held
has
up very
passed
well.
The vibe check.
I couldn't even tell.
It was so hard. You have no idea.
Well, if you wanted a dog so badly, why didn't you just buy it from him personally?
Oh, I wish I could, but I spent all my time here and I live in an apartment upstairs. It's modern. Both places were strict and no animal policies, even though I probably own this fucking place.
That
You own this
sucks.
place?
Yeah, I was about to say.
He sighed with longing.
Longing. Maybe I should look for a house nearby.
All for a dog? How's a dog making progress quicker than I am? Well, if you can afford a house, I'd say go for it. It's a big step, though.
Well, yeah, but I can kind of always wanted a nice cozy cottage and some space where I can lay some livestock and pets, you know? Have you ever played Harvest Moon?
Love
A place
that.
where I can raise a family.
Whoosh. I could almost hear that air piercing my heart. With
Can't wait
me,
to be eaten
I-
whole raw egg.
with me, I want that too.
I can't believe they put a fucking stupid face in this.
I coughed as my hand before responding. That's a nice dream.
Yeah, but sometimes I think it'll remain just that.
I don't know. You might be closer to achieving it than you think. Wink. You just
Shit,
have
do
to
I
be
ha-
cor-
I mean, girl, have you thought about it? Like, you gotta put a down payment, get the mortgage.
you
got
just
the
have to be
house
courageous.
insurance.
apply
And
for
then
that
you-
pre-approval.
Girl, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I'm just looking at him meaningfully.
Fantasy Zillow.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You want to look at Zillow together? How's that for a date?
First date.
Gently holds hands. Zillow.
Zillow date.
That's right. You just have to ask me out or propose and we can have all that. And Zillow.
I need to go catch up with that man.
And the dog
Are we
wins.
happy?
Can I even blame him? Because why did it have to be so cute? He ran out before I could realize what happened. He left me alone in the store? What if customers come?
Well, then you have to clean it.
Luckily, Derek returned before anyone else entered the store. Puppy clasped firmly into his chest.
Huh.
I see you were successful.
Yep, but I don't know what to do now that I have him.
He filled a bowl with water and set both it and the pup on the counter. The puppy lapped at the water excitedly. I don't know about that. You seem to be doing pretty well.
Oh, not about caring for the dog, about his housing arrangements. I'll have to convince the guild master to let him stay, and who knows how long that'll take. I can't just leave him tied out in the sun all the time.
That was true. It wasn't like there was a yard the dog could play in front of the guild with so much foot traffic in the area was just asking for trouble. I reached out to take one of its paws in my hand. So squishy. Why are you so cute?
Isn't it obvious? He takes after his daddy.
So are we gonna compare their hands or say there's no resemblance? There's a correct answer here.
What? Fuck.
She is horny enough to start looking at his hands, okay?
Alright,
She is
okay.
down bad enough to look at his hands.
All right, compare their hands. Seeing an opportunity, I took one of Derek's hands in mine. Yours aren't nearly as squishy though. His hands were surprisingly calloused. I'd expected some from working, sure, but not to this extent. I guess he worked with his hands a lot before his current job.
Yours are really soft, though.
Oh my god. He caressed my hand with his as he said that.
Bitch, you playing this game, girl.
Wait, don't panic. This is what we wanted. I hadn't expected him to take the initiative, but wasn't unwelcomed. Now what? It's easier to go full throttle when he isn't on the offensive or when it's all just lighthearted. But I can't back down now or you might think I don't like him that way. I intertwined my fingers with that of the hand caressing me.
Oh my Jesus.
Whoa! I think I prefer yours. They're proof of your hard work. I felt him flinch and I immediately let go. Did I say something wrong? He shook his head as he picked the pup up and held it close.
No, there's nothing wrong.
I got the impression that Derek wanted to say something else. But then the pup let out a couple of little yaps.
Oh, cutie, what is it? Are you hungry?
Derek held the pup up little above his head as he asked those questions. Then he rounded the counter and pulled out some snacks and placed the puppy down in front of them.
Sorry, I don't have proper food for you yet, but these should be okay.
Aww! The pup sniffed at it before starting to eat. So, what are you planning to call the little guy?
Good question. A fitting name.
He paused for a long moment.
Garrett? Or maybe Avaro? No, wait. Oh. Charlemagne Begast or Legolas Peregrine.
How are those names getting more complicated? Is he naming a dog or an elven noble? How about something simple so he'll learn it quicker?
You have a point. A simple name. Maybe something like Bubby. I'll call him
Bubby.
Kippy. Kippy.
Isn't that the name of an ancient mythical deity? There's even a whole side quest
Kippy?
taking place in the ruins
Kippy?
of a temple dedicated to Kippy.
Kippy.
Okay.
I especially remember it because it seems like a silly name for one.
Yeah.
It was clearly product placement
You don't say.
since that was the name of a company mascot.
Stop it. This is like Missile.
Isn't it perfect? His cuteness is at mythical levels, heart.
Oh boy, this man would definitely be the doting father type. Well, I'm
The
more
doting
than happy
daddy?
with that. Oh, what? I'll just have to be the strict one. Kippy walked to the edge of the counter and lifted up one leg.
Oh god.
Oh.
Kippy! No, the Guildmaster will kill me.
He rushed to grab the pup, but it was too late. All it did was make this stream land on more places.
I didn't.
I was pretty
Oh,
sure
boy.
Derek got wet too.
Oh no.
He let out a small laugh when Derek let out an indulgent sigh.
You're lucky you're cute.
Derek snapped his fingers and the mess was gone.
There we go, all gone. Next time you have to let me know if you need to do that. No peeing in the cafe and Shantae, okay? Only Ignis can do that.
Kippy just cocked his head cutely. What happened to not using magic to do the little things, hmm?
There's always expectations, especially if it could... Exceptions, especially if it could get me fired.
He let out another sigh.
I definitely can't have him do that when we're customers present.
I couldn't resist teasing him. I don't count.
You're not just a customer. You're my accomplice.
He seemed to
We got
realize something
accomplice
as
zoned.
oh no. He seemed to realize something as he said that because he turned to face me fully.
That's it, my dear accomplice. Could you help me out a little?
Accomplice is definitely a step up from customer. What did you have in mind?
Could you keep Kippy at your place for a while? Just until I can convince the guildmaster. And find a new place. I'll come over to feed him and clean after him, take him for walks every day. You don't need to do anything, just say yes. Please.
I got the impression that if I could see his features, they'd be doing a great impression of a puppy right now. You're handing me a great excuse to have you come and visit me personally every day?
Yes, that is exactly what he's doing.
Oh my god!
Girl. I'll even comp your cafe order while he stays there.
And free food!
There's no downsides.
There's literally
And
no
free
downside.
I'm game.
You mean it?
Yeah, gives me a chance to spend more time with the cutie too. Both cuties.
Woo, girl!
I
Why did you say that out loud?
I gently cooked Kippy from him.
Girl.
No peeing on mommy, okay?
Oh my god.
Please don't start saying this shit, man!
Kippy's tail whipped about like a windshield wiper and let out an excited yelp that gave me no confidence that he'd understood. Chapter 3. We got a dog now.
Does this count as
Yay.
found family, Ner?
Yes. Found. Sometimes a family is 2 people and a dog.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I walked into the guild to deposit the herbs I collected for a quest, making sure no one noticed Kippy, who was sitting in my basket. Jack was professional as ever, and it wasn't long before I was done. Or maybe it was because I kept thinking back to Derek and me shopping for necessities for Kippy that seemed to go quickly. Derek had gone from stall to stall, oohing and awing over what they had to offer.
Ooh, ah.
I swear, if I could see him, he'd have been starry-eyed.
Sing.
And then there was a way he cooed over puppy costumes and talked about maybe buying matching outfits. I wasn't sure whether to be more surprised at the Sauls having those or his excitement at them. But I had to admit, his eagerness was cute. Especially when he found a red color that was styled as a scarf and talked about his son matching him.
Oh my god.
Not only did it tell me he wears a red scarf, but it made me think he'd be the kind of guy to have his family dress up in matching outfits.
Oh my god, Mom does it again.
I tried to picture it all, but that came to mind as a group of differently sized silhouettes. It was Jack!
Oh fuck.
Hey, it's the other guy.
It's the guy!
It's the other guy. What the fuck did Watcher use for his voice?
He sounds
Uh.
like he has a mustache because he does.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for our patronage. I'll let you know when there's a new quest for you.
Jack's voice brought me back out of my
Flexes.
thoughts.
Flexes.
I flashed him a bright smile and appreciation. Seriously, the dude went above and beyond to make sure I always had the sort of quest I wanted. As I turned to leave, though, I heard an adventurer mutter something about being such a shame.
Such a shame.
For sure.
Such a
Oh,
shame.
both of us.
Sounds like deja vu. I pretend to be checking my belongings to hear more.
I kind of don't know who to bet on, but I think she's leaning towards Sun rather than Moon.
Sun and Moon? Is Derek Sun? My ears practically pricked up.
You think so? I mean, yeah, he's good looking, but...
What? Why didn't you guys ever finish the thought?
Hey! Shit do I have in a...
I flinched at the sound of my name and turned around, trying not to look that I just been eavesdropping. Yeah.
What color is this?
She pointed to a large shiny orb that was displayed in one of the walls. It's yellow. Why? I couldn't help but be relieved that they hadn't pointed to something that they were using or that'd just be a galaxy silhouette to me. Still, why did they ask? Did they think I didn't know what the color the sun was? It might be a fantasy world, but the sun was still a bright yellow ball, plain as day.
Nope, not colorblind. Guess it's fine either way, though. I mean, both are solid options. Too bad, though. Think we can clone her? I thought they
What?
said alone her, and I was like, is that another way to say murder?
Can we alone her? Threatening.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't know what they're saying now.
I can't follow this conversation at all. Do you have any clue, Jack?
I think one of you is a perfect amount. Other than that, just leave them be. It seems that they haven't been getting any challenging quests lately. I feel that will change soon, though.
What? No. Oh. Jack, come on. Silver rank status may come with perks and constraints, but this is just discrimination.
How so? Silver and gold ranks are supposed to carry out the necessary A-class hunts for the survival of the populace, aren't they? Plus, the pay is way higher than my herb collecting. Why is he complaining?
I'm Southern now. Coming from a girl who made a fortune hunting slimes. If I'd known it was possible, I never would have applied for a promotion.
Forget it. A clumsy oaf like you would never manage to kill one without damaging the core. Not unless it was a slime king, anyway.
You're calling me clumsy, but you wouldn't be able to do it either. I know you started trying after you heard of her feats.
I tuned them out when Jack spoke to me
Her
again.
feats?
Your feet?
Would you be interested in applying for a promotion? Should I have enough?
Look at my non-existent muscles.
Oh, I'm
point-
looking.
Jack? I pointed to my arms. Sure, they're more toned than when I'd been a regular earthling, but they still weren't non-magic adventurer worthy. Nope, I'm happy with my current job rank. Anyway, I should take the new cores I got to Derek for appraisal. It took out 3 small shining orbs.
Seriously, how does she do it? Even a child can break those things.
Sorry for being weaker than a child.
I'm sure the guildmaster will be very happy with these. Toro's
Yep.
mustache.
Considering how much Derek is allowed to pay me out every time. Anyway, have a lovely day, Jack.
And a good day to you too, madam.
Oh, okay. I started to make my way towards the adjoining door to the cafe.
Ah, you sure we can't try to clone her?
I ignored the comment and went through the door.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
They're
right?
gonna-
What the
they're
fuck?
gonna- they're gonna clone me.
Why?
My eyes did a quick sweep of the room to make sure there wasn't anyone else around.
Hi, shit, do I have enough?
Hi, Derek. I
Why is
swiftly
your name
walked-
like this?
It's a family name. Excuse you.
Oh, are you the second, the third, the fourth? What are you?
The minor flaw, the major.
I'm the 5th.
Ah.
I swiftly walked over to his station and lifted up the basket lid to reveal Kippy. He's been such a good boy today, too. Didn't even let out a yip when I smuggled him in. Guess he's gotten used to it since I've been sitting him in to see Derek daily. Kippy looked back at us with clear black eyes and we both melted.
I still can't believe you managed to get him in without anyone noticing every time. But it's fine now. I finally got permission to keep Kippy around. I just have to be constantly using clean magic around him and make sure he doesn't disturb the customers.
You mean I could have just waltzed right in with Kippy in my arms and proudly showed off this adorable cloud puff without getting into trouble? Look at how sparkling white he is! He spent forever in the bath to get him so clean, but it was worth it.
You take baths together?
Yeah, it's just easier. I get wet either way. Plus, he's so small he can actually doggy paddle in the tub. It's so adorable when he comes back towards me.
I'm so jealous.
I raised an eyebrow. Of me or of the dog?
You heard that?
What?
Damn, this guy fucking hoary!
Well, yeah,
He
you
was on
are
his
sitting
edgy
pretty
wall.
You're sitting pretty close.
I'm jealous of the dog. Wait.
I tried to suppress my giggles but couldn't stop the grin taking over my face. Is that so? Sorry, my bathtub can't fit 2 people and a pup, so I guess that just means you'll have to find a place with a tub big enough. Derek coughed into his hand and reached up to pick Kippy up.
Anyways, the guildmaster likes you so much you could bring in a poisonous swamp toad and still be forgiven.
I could tell he was just trying to change the subject, but allowed it since I did have something to sell. Our core is really that valuable? I took out the 3 that I acquired that
Oh my
morning.
god, are we getting slime core lore?
I hope we are.
Oh wow, you managed to get an earth core this time too. Those are rare.
You picked up the brown colored orb for a closer look.
It's a different core
Oh. It's a different core entirely, yeah. I thought it was just a duller, lower quality version. It came from the same type of red slime as this one. I pointed out the red orb that was still lying on the counter. I'd also gotten a blue orb that morning too. So if that's
that-
Earth, then is this red fire in the blue water?
Exactly. The elemental qualities make them perfect for enhancing weapons and magical devices. It's quite rare to get pure cores instead of mixes, so the Guildmaster has been able to secure a lot of funds from the capital since you appeared.
I can just imagine how much he's inflating costs with what he's willing to pay me.
If the Magicians and Craftsmen Guild knew who his supplier was, they wouldn't leave you alone. He's probably willing to keep paying you a premium so you won't tell them directly.
Should I stop hunting slimes then? Being kidnapped for my slime hunting abilities would be the last thing I want.
No need to worry. Our guild members will all protect you.
You mean like they'll put out a save the princess quest if I disappear suddenly? Derek chuckled.
If the princess is in need of saving, I will save you myself.
Oh, so I get my own Prince Charming for the rescue. That puts my mind at ease. Derek went quiet. Something I noticed he has been doing more of. He's been less flirty lately. Is he getting bored of me?
Oh my god,
Were
girl!
we wrong?
So,
Oh my god!
do we ask him? Do we ask about the flirting or don't ask him?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
shit.
fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Oh man, oh shit, oh
Oh,
man.
fuck,
Is that
oh,
for the
man.
D20?
Oh, Mon?
Oh.
No, I grabbed it. Oh, God. Okay. Let's be direct. Ask him about the flirting.
Okay, we're asking about the
Okay.
flirting.
Why don't you love us anymore?
Hey, Derek. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I've noticed that you haven't been flirting as much recently. Is everything okay? Seriously, he's been a lot more professional with the other ladies lately, too. Is he feeling down or something? Don't tell me that now he has Kippy has no interest in romance.
Oh my God, sir, me too.
Whatever do you mean? Isn't it because I got the apple of my eye? A beautiful goddess shining brightly next to me right here.
Well, if that's your thoughts, drop down to your knees and worship me already. Whoa! Whoa! A ring would be nice too. I said that in my head, but he had slipped back into silence. Something really was
shit.
off about Derek.
Ellipses.
He was silent, but I got the impression he was staring directly at me. So I stared directly back, or tried to anyway. It was hard to be accurate when I couldn't see his eyes.
I think you can kind of guess where the eyes are.
I mean, yeah, like,
Yeah, like
yeah.
they're usually in the
Maybe-
same spot.
You could just look at
I
his
mean, you
head
would
and
hope so.
you could probably just look at his head. Like if you could see the hairline, you can kind of just
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but they were saying that there's something weird, so
Oh,
maybe his
no.
eyes are just like where his ears are supposed to be.
He's a fish person.
He's like a fucking
It's gonna
rabbit
be
where
the
it's just like
reveal.
he's like a
Oh,
rabbit. The eyes are like on the sides.
Oh my god.
No. See, normally I get something back, but whether it be fluster or more banter. I found myself truly worried about him for more than just whether this would put a damper on my plans to make him my future hubby. Kippy let out a small bark, which seems to snap Derek out of it.
Oh, are you a hungry little one? Daddy actually got you some decent food this time.
Okay, Ten.
I can't.
What?
I watched as he flitted about to grab a dog bowl and a tub from the fridge, which he opened to reveal mushy meat mixture.
Don't say that.
The mushy meat mixture. He put a small portion of it on the bowl silently. Well, I guess since Skippy's allowed to stay now, I won't have to worry about smuggling him in anymore. I should leave these cores with you. Just tell the guildmaster he should know where to deposit the coins. Hope you feel better soon. I turned to leave feeling a little choked up. I was gonna miss having Kippy livening up my place, as well as having Derek show up daily to take care of him.
actually shit don't have it. Wait.
He seemed to be contemplating something as he was rubbing the back of his head. Yeah?
Well, I just want your opinion on something. You don't have to answer, though.
Okay.
The flirting. Does it ever make you uncomfortable?
I think you stopping cold turkey makes me more uncomfortable, honestly. It's been just such a huge part of your personality until now.
Then,
He seemed to hesitate.
if I was seeing somebody, hypothetically, do you think my significant other would like it if I was being a gentleman to others?
You're seeing someone? No, when did this happen? I started scanning through my memories of all the people that Derek flirted with. Nope, impossible. They all seem the same.
What? No, I'm not. I said if. Hypothetical. Do you understand what that word means? I'm
No.
just asking, you know, for the future. Please, don't get the wrong idea.
He said for the future, but since he's already stopped flirting with me, it couldn't be that far in the future. I felt a twinge at the realization that I wasn't the one he was talking about. After all, if he was doing it for me, he wouldn't have to stop flirting with me, right?
We are
I can-
spiraling.
Could have sworn he liked me a bit more than others, though. I felt kind of rejected and thought that Derek may have developed a crush on someone else, enough for him to stop flirting with
Oh my
me.
gosh, she is spiraling.
But I couldn't let this get me down.
Well,
He's
I
a
have
nice
some
guy.
stress relief for you.
I need some
Some
anti-anxiety
Ollie
stat.
stress relief gummies.
Please, please, I need it. He deserves to be happy. Even though I was telling myself that, I couldn't help but feel the awful knot of jealousy tie itself within me. Guess I really do like you. Don't do this to yourself. Shit, do I have no? Come on, plans for marrying aside, this guy is your friend. Time to cheer him up.
Jesus
I
Christ!
think it's great that you want to be
She's just been
considerate of the
staring this whole time.
I cursed myself for my voice breaking, but steeled myself. I mean, I guess it'd feel horrible to have guys you're dating to be flirting with everyone under the sun. She's a lucky girl. It's okay. You're doing the right thing.
Are you crying?
No!
Are you sure your makeup is running?
It's fine.
Really?
That's the new look. All the teens are doing it.
Yeah, this is what the teens on TikTok like nowadays. Yeah, I guess that means I need to stop flirting with you too.
What? Why?
Why does he sound so shocked? I
You
thought
won't listen to me for the past like 5 minutes.
She's made up a guy. She's made up a guy.
She has a personal man in her head right now. He wants to go the straight narrow path of just devoting yourself to one woman. I paused. Or man, I don't judge. Everyone deserves happiness.
Yeah. This game ended homophobia.
Fuck me, holy shit.
Can't discriminate. Have him feeling bad for falling for a man if that's the way he swings.
I like women, okay? Oh god, how can I even confess when it's like this? Okay, I feel
Did
need
it.
to say that this otherwise you'll run off with strange ideas.
He placed both hands on my shoulders and leaned his face closer to
Oh.
mine. Ooh. My heart started thumping despite knowing he liked someone else.
Shut up.
Okay.
I like women.
Oh.
Sound the alarms. He's straight. He's a straight boy.
Oh my god.
I heard that the first time?
And just because I'm considering what my future partner may dislike about my personality doesn't mean anything right now.
You can still give it a shot. I'll be cheering for you. I brought a hand up to give one of his a squeeze. He let out a small, nervous laugh.
Can I just hug you for now?
He sounded a bit exasperated, so I figured I should just let him support. Sure, we all need hugs once in a while. I opened my arms
Why
up
are you
for
still
him.
crying?
It's fine. Oh, very cute. He moved his arms gingerly down from my shoulders to wrap around me and pull me close.
Oh my god. Do I even have a chance or not?
I felt him place his chin on top of my head.
Oh my
he's
God.
tall. Oh, he's
He's
tall.
Really so short.
Or maybe he's tall, Mon!
She's
I
like,
guess.
She's 2 inches tall. I don't think. Oh, wait, that's you.
I don't think I'll be going confessing to someone else, you know.
I felt the jealousy not loosening.
Oh my fucking god.
That's fine, then you can just confess to me. I quickly realized my mistake. Oops, sorry, that just came out. Give me time to crush this float out of me.
Don't be silly. You can just keep flirting. As long as it's just with me. You stupid,
I couldn't help but laugh into his shoulder.
you dent-headed motherfucker.
Don't you realize? It's always just been with
No, did you?
with just you.
Don't go. No, con.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4. Ew! I slashed at the slime that spat at me before frantically wiping out the spot to get the muck off. That's what I get for hunting when my thoughts are a mess, I guess. I picked up the core it dropped and deposited it into my bag before deciding to call it a day. I could continue, but I could practically hear Jack telling me that it'd be too reckless to hunt while distracted.
It'd be too dangerous to hunt while you're distracted.
It's just like I hear him right now. If the spit, no, seriously, what is that liquid? Or maybe I'm just better off not knowing. Had been poison or acid, I would have been in serious trouble. I knew I should concentrate on what I was doing. This wasn't just a game anymore, it was my life. But I kept thinking about Derek's sort of confession that he might like someone else. There goes my wedding plans.
I'm going.
Look at his smack on me.
I could practically see them flying out the metaphorical window, dress bouquet and all. But then again, the other things he said, like how he doesn't think he'll be able to confess to anyone else. Why is he giving me such mixed signals?
She's not giving you.
Holy shit.
She's just dumb.
She wasn't this dumb in the Jack round, was she?
Not really.
I don't remember. I don't think
His-
so.
Because with Jack, like he was very like kind of hands off, and she was
Very
flirting the whole time.
serious.
So it was
Yeah.
kind of like a different dynamic. She's just being stupid now. I didn't even know if the heartbreak I was feeling was appropriate or not. Sure, I could
Except we're in a
technically.
cafe.
Yeah, the cafe does it to everybody. I could technically switch targets to Jack if Derek really does love someone else, but
Oh, shut up.
that just left me feeling scummy. Even
What?
thinking about it made me feel like I was cheating on Derek.
What?
Not to mention, it wouldn't be fair to Jack either to be second choice. I was still feeling unsettled,
Fair enough.
so I decided to take a detour to the cliffside hill to take in the scenery and relax. I set my basket down and took a seat on the soft grass, leaning up back on my hands and tilting my face up to the warm sun. I can't believe so much time has passed since I woke up in this world. I got so used to it, the thought of being back in mine and going back to the daily grind seemed laughable. Sure, it was more dangerous here, but it was also more freeing and fun. I smiled a little at the thought of spending time with a certain silhouetted man that may have more than a little to do with that. I sobered a bit when I recalled the latest news regarding the plot's progress. It was moving faster than I anticipated. Is it because they're skipping quests, not grinding dungeons as much as I did? I was certain that the destruction of a nearby town would still be a while to come, but then we'd received word of it and they'd dispatched adventurers from this town as well to help. I pulled my knees towards my chest as I thought about the casualty reports we received. I'd even known some of them personally. The reality had hit so hard that I cried bitter tears for days. Maybe this is why I'm feeling so uneasy. I wasn't the only one though. A veil of dread had settled over the town. Dread. Even Derek's smile had become strained, even though I couldn't see it. I looked out into the distance, marveling at how beautiful this world is despite all of it. Even those large, rocky, bull-like monsters stampeding through the plains and the funny two-headed ostrich-looking bird pecking at the giant purple echidna was beautiful.
What?
That's it.
It was like watching a
Sure.
nature documentary in all its unfiltered glory.
Alright.
Knuckles was there.
That's girl, I think that's just called outside.
She's never been outside before this. Still, I'm glad I'm not actually down there myself. I don't think I could outrun the stampede or the echidna. As I was thinking about heading back to the town when a large roar in the distance stopped me.
I love that they're just shaking the CG background. Fucking hell.
And now I don't mean it was just loud. I mean the kind of roar that shakes foundations and shakes the CG.
Background. Yeah.
The sound struck fear into my bones. I clumsily stood up, almost giving in to my instinct to run. I should get more info to give to the guild. I've never heard anything like this. After all, I had to do my part to make sure the town remained protected, especially with the lower numbers we now had. If we couldn't win with sheer force, then we needed information. Plus, it was loud, but it doesn't seem like it was that close. Although that's sort of terrifying in its own way. I scanned the area from my perch, thankful for the good eyesight I had in this world. And then I saw a sight that I had cheered at if it had been playing on my PC. I'd probably taken a screenshot too, just so I could admire it at my leisure. The main party? Shit. They're not supposed to be here yet. Shit. But if they were in this area, there's only one thing they could be hunting, the immortal corpse dragon. But its undying heart is one of the last things needed to unlock the seal to the final boss's dungeon. Was the end of the game really that close? I need to get home. I have to hide until they pass through. I began a mad dash back to my house. I didn't want a chance running into them and get upgraded from random NPC to random NPC who dies a tragic death the spur leads on. Even if it did mean giving up my chance to ogle my bias in his real world glory. No, not ogle. Appreciate. I wasn't cheating on my future hubby. Would I even have time to make him my future hubby? Are the main characters even strong enough to defeat the boss with the way they've been speeding through everything? I tried to empty my head of such thoughts as I sprinted through my front door all the way to bed, instantly collapsing on it. I shoved my head underneath my pillow. Don't think about it. There's nothing you can do. Tears fell as I repeated the mantra to myself until I eventually fall asleep. It was dark by the time I roused from my too dry throat. I go to the modern kitchen and rubbed my eyes as I made my way to the modern kitchen, hoping that this wasn't the prelude to a stress-induced headache. Fully visible hooded figure was seated at my dining table. I did a double take before reaching out to the nearest object I could use as a weapon. The figure laughed, a soft feminine voice.
You can put that phase down. I'm not here to harm you. If anything, I'm here to help you.
Yeah, you'll forgive me if I don't immediately believe that from someone who broke into my fucking house.
It's very easy.
What do you mean it was easy?
She got a Google Nest. Or a Ring doorbell. They have them here.
I did face the face down. I liked that face. I walked closer to the table, thinking I could just whack her with a chair if she turned out to be violent. The lady
Alright,
reached up to pull her hood up.
I am the goddess of this world.
Her beauty shone so bright that it was startling. I got spooked. It was such a stark contrast to my dinky kitchen that my brain started singing, "One of these things is not like the other," on repeat. Why is it always a goddess? Since my brain had taken a vacation, it seemed my mouth decided to run on its own too.
Well, people are less likely to revolt when they've got a beauty lording over them. They're also less suspicious and likely to run.
Sounds like something a succubus would say too. So you're this world's goddess, huh? I've got a couple bones to pick with you.
Sit, please. This may take a while.
I found myself obeying before I could think better of it. Man, beauty really is dangerous.
Yes.
Still, I comforted myself with the thought that if she did turn out to be shady, I could always flip the table on her.
Try it.
I might.
I'll get straight to the point. Your arrival in this not one that I could have predicted. You fucked all the shit up.
What?
Well, I've had to use my abilities to inspire people in our world, disseminate knowledge of what I intended to happen, M dash. I did not expect for someone to get so attached to it and then almost die at the precise moment that the summoning ceremony took place.
Wait, almost die?
Did you not know that?
No, I skipped the prologue. How was I supposed to
That's
know?
fair.
Sure, I wondered, but it wasn't like I could call up home and be like, "Hey, so did I die or something?"
Yes, you could. That's
What?
true. Well, one body was severed. So you got dragged along through the summoning. Your body was somehow still holding on to life despite this.
Okay, so I'm comatose in the real world. Cool. It
Yes,
was
this
not
is this
cool.
kind of fan fiction.
It's just like my fanfics for real.
Real is a bit of a misnomer. It may have been revealed in a game, but this world and its inhabitants are also real.
Yeah. So if they're all real, how come I see all the NPCs as well? NPCs, you know, globby, massive, sparkly space. And also what happens to the inhabitants of this body?
I created that for you on the fly to make sure you wouldn't go around as a ghost. You're welcome. I will admit that I may have skimped a bit on it since it was such a rush.
Oh god, what do I look like right now? Were they just being
What?
nice when when they said I was pretty?
You look fine. It was easier to keep your old appearance with minor tweaking to fit in. I mostly skimped on your stats and abilities.
That's why I have twig arms, isn't it?
Correct.
That's why I'm so weak. I mean, it worked out, but
You're the only human in the world who won't quack
Quack.
a slime core while killing one. I've seen you've done well for yourself.
quack. She
Quack.
gestured to my house.
Quack.
There's a duck. I really am weaker than a child.
All right.
Quack.
He's the duck. Anyway. Right, well, we're going. My timer was limited. Now, where was I? You tagged along by accident, M dash. I gave you a temporary body, M dash. Oh right, I'm thankful that you didn't interfere too much with my plans, M dash. I've heard horror stories from other gods and goddesses. As you may have noticed, M dash, things are going better than I predicted, and it would come to an end soon.
The world? Why are you pronouncing your M dashes?
I'm speaking. No. Why would I say it was going better if the world was ending?
I shrugged. You said you were a goddess. You never said you were good.
You're a strange one, aren't you?
Another shrug. I'd already given up on being normal. Didn't help much in my old world.
Has anyone ever called you eccentric?
Nope. I was a normal model citizen with an average wage and a mortgage that would take a lifetime to pay off. Unlike in this life where this divine accident of stat placement let me make loads in just a few months.
When the final boss, as you people call it, is defeated and the magic keeping the saintess here will finally be undone. When that happens, your soul will be pulled back as well, as since it doesn't belong here. Why do I
Wait.
talk so much?
Doesn't the Saintess get to say if she stays madly in love with one of the MLs?
Yes, well, she's not madly in love. She's actually been extremely logical. She'd make a great military commander. And unlike the naive Ephels that the other gods have been complaining about, she's smart, strong, and ruthless. She's aromantic as hell.
Yo! The goddess let out a little sigh. Right, so you're the one who's a little in love. So you're saying if I will go back?
Yeah. Is that not what you wanted?
Well, is it what
Well-
we want, or do we want to stay?
Well, I mean, like, but we know what happened last time. So, like...
Oh, okay.
No!
Okay, Mon.
No, we'll say it together.
I want to stay.
I want to stay.
Oh,
I don't want a mortgage. I have a dog here.
yeah, that's what I want. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. Fuck.
history?
History.
.exe.
Oh,
Fuck.
wait, it says it's clickable. Oh,
It's not letting me.
okay. Damn.
Because you're saying it's what I want, so I was like, okay, it's what I want. Sorry, we can just like
No.
speed through it.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, I suppose.
Okay,
Yeah, why not?
we'll go back and choose the other one after we're done resolving this. I might have
Okay.
complained about it, but in the end, it was my homeworld. I miss the modern
With a
conveniences.
mortgage. You have a microwave. The microwave is
The mi-
behind this lady.
Sure, I didn't have as much free time or anything, but up until a few months ago, it was all I had ever known. If there was a chance to go back, why wouldn't I take it? But I was going to miss my future hubby. Oh wait, I should probably start referring to him as that now. Tears fell onto the table. I scrubbed furiously at my eyes, scolding myself. It wasn't like I had confirmation he felt the same. That's a good thing. If I had actually managed to seduce him, it hurt even more.
I didn't know you'd react so strongly.
Sorry, it's a lot to take in. I choked on my words, even wondered why I was the one apologizing. She was the one who had uprooted me from a normal life and given me a glimpse of a different one. And yet, I couldn't be angry about it. Not when I wouldn't give up the memories I made for anything.
Well, you still have a few days to get used to the idea.
Few days? How fast is this, Pinky?
Oh, that's funny. Pinky, because of the hair.
There's a small jingle.
It's my ringtone. Looks like my time is up. Oh, fuck, now I had to say your name. I managed to do all goddamn time. Motherfucker. Okay. Looks like my time is up. Goodbye. Shit, do I have enough? I really do wish you the best.
Thank you. With that, she disappeared
You're welcome.
as though she'd never been there at all. My heart felt empty, as though she'd taken something with her. I felt oddly too tired for someone who'd slept most of the day away. I returned to my bedroom, forgetting entirely about the water I'd initially gone to get. Instead, I curled up around a pillow and let the thoughts roll around my mind until I eventually drifted off. And when I woke up later, I couldn't bring myself to leave the bed. I'm having a Twilight new moon moment. What was the point? I was going to disappear in a few days anyway. Start flipping the pages, everybody. I curled into a ball of... Huh?
We are 0 for 2 on Valentine's Day.
I curled into a ball of tears.
Last year we murdered Van Helsing.
This year,
Married.
this year we're not getting married. If there's one thing I regret is I couldn't even tell them goodbye properly, Derek especially. Because what could I even tell him? I couldn't help but think about how selfish I'd been too. I'd single-mindedly pursued a great guy with only the aim of ensuring my own safety. At the start, I'd even looked at them like they were nothing more than game characters, just a bunch of pixels on a screen. Now I was just gonna go back to my life like nothing happened. I'd known this was a possibility from the start, no matter how small. In that case, wouldn't it be better to just disappear entirely? It'd be easier for both of us. I won't have to see his reaction. I won't have to look at him and try and convince myself that he's going back to being nothing more than a game character. Not even a main one, just a mob. Then why? Why did it hurt so much? Stupid goddess, if only you told me sooner. And then what? Would I have isolated myself from everyone? Like that would have done me any good. And I know now that the people here wouldn't have let me be a shut-in. They were too friendly for that. They'd have made excuses to check on me, a housewarming here, a favor they didn't really need there. And sooner or later I would have been welcomed into the fold. It was so different from my life in the older world. I was just a cog in the machine at work. They probably replaced me already.
I'm crying.
I didn't even speak to my neighbors. I hadn't noticed the lack because I didn't know better, but now. Chapter 5.
No, we're breaking up.
No! I kept drifting in and out of awareness from that point of uncertain just how much time was passing. The only indications were when my bodily needs would nag at me, and when I'd suddenly realized the sky had changed color. And yet, I couldn't bring myself to care. What difference would it make? I was going to disappear soon enough. As though to remind me of that, my body got weaker too. I began to feel like I was just floating around, a ghost in a body that felt wrong. That's gotta be a sign that Pinky's close to succeeding. I was just about to go back to sleep when I heard a knock at the door. If I ignore
Ding
them, they'll
dong.
probably go away. Stop ringing the doorbell. I huddled back down under the covers as the silence
Jehovah's
resumed.
Witnesses.
No, not them. I was just drifting off when I heard a voice I both
Girl
longed
Scout
for.
Cookies.
The Girl Scouts. Finally. Finally. Can I please get some Thin Mints? I
We
missed
don't
them
have
so
them
much.
here.
No.
Kippy tells me that you're in there, so I'll just let myself in if you don't answer, okay?
Do you have Thin Mint?
No, I have
No.
tagalongs.
No.
Yeah.
I just want Thin Mint. I tried to sit up, but I was too dizzy to answer him.
Why are you dizzy, girl?
I heard the telltale snick of the door unlocking and wondered how
Whoa.
he did that, because I was sure I'd locked it. It was followed by a pitter-patter of puppy paws, followed by heavier footsteps.
Boom, boom. Shit, do I have enough?
It was time to respond between that and him entering my bedroom.
Oh,
my
shit, do I have
God.
enough? You look terrible. Do I need to get you a trash can to throw up in or put you in?
Good to know I look as bad as I feel. Put me in the trash can, coach. I'm done. I tried to give him a weak smile, but I wasn't sure if my muscles were cooperating.
Hang on, let me cast heal on you.
Some warm life flowed from out of his fingertips, but nothing else happened.
Huh. That can't be right. Let me try a stronger spell. Cure 2.
I don't even know what you're trying to heal. I doubt there's a spell in there that could help keep a soul tethered. I put up a hand to stop him. Don't waste your mana on me. It's not something a spell will help with. He ignored me and cast another spell.
What is this? Shit, do I have enough?
I sighed. He wasn't going to stop without some answers at least. You can already tell, can't you? My body is breaking down.
Oh, me too.
Is it a curse? Or getting old? But I don't feel any traces of dark magic. More like the opposite. Maybe the temple will know. I'll take you there.
No, Derek, you don't understand. I'm 30. This is what happens. He picked me up right so before I could stop
Oh
him.
my god?
I hooked my hands behind his neck, afraid to fall. A magic insignia began to form beneath his feet. Stop! The force of my shout sent me into a coughing fit. It was worth it, though, when the insignia faded away.
Sorry, I don't know what to do.
His voice was filled with grief.
You're old.
You're so old. Wasn't that a thought? You're geriatric at 30, girl. There wasn't anyone to grieve for me in my own world, but here was a man who could. I pulled a hand back to cup his cheek. I'm not dying. I'm just bald. Even if it feels
I'm
like
just
I
turning
am.
31.
Oh my god.
I felt this grip on me tightening and something wet drop onto my face. Tears? I tried to wipe them off his face with my thumb, but they kept coming.
Just
Derek?
spitting.
He's spitting on her because she's too old now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have come the first day. I thought. You
His
were
voice
old.
broke.
I thought you just needed space with everything going on right now. I was so sure you'd join the festivities once the Saintess saved the world.
He shook his head.
But I should have come anyway. Use any excuse just to be with you.
Is that a confession?
No shit, Sherlock.
I said it teasingly, but his silence set my heart
Who's
thumping.
Sherlock,
my-
that girl you like?
No.
Tell me it really was.
God.
Not in this situation. Not when I couldn't even be with him. I'm too old for you. The age gap is too wide. Not when I can feel my soul being pulled away. Hey, Derek, I steeled myself. It wouldn't be fair to both of us to be unhappy. Can you listen to my last wish? His silence was all the confirmation I needed to continue. I want you to be happy. Find someone who can fulfill that family dream of yours.
I want you.
He held me tighter as though I'd escaped the moment he relaxed.
I just want you. Can't you just love me too? Even just a little?
He sounded so broken at that. It wasn't fair. Here was a guy who shone brighter than anyone I'd ever met, silhouettes or not. But instead of being able to take his hand, all I could do was break him.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
this is all my fault. You wouldn't have to feel this way if I never reached out to you in the first place. If only I wasn't so selfish.
No. It's fine. I'm used to rejection. You don't have to mind it. You're just focused on getting better and...
I moved my hand down to squeeze at one of the ones clutching me, and I could feel it trembling. Despite that, I was no longer worried about falling. He never allowed me to. It's not that. Even if I had to leave, I couldn't stand the thought of him thinking I didn't reciprocate what I did. Derek, I love you, I do, but I have to go.
What?
That's why I want you to...
I'll follow you. It doesn't matter where we go.
I shook my head, sadly. You can't follow where I'm going. I don't belong in this world. I belonged back in my own world with all the modern conveniences and lower chances of being eaten by monsters. But I still wished I could have the best of both worlds by taking him and Kippy with me. That was a selfish thought.
Hannah Montana.
I want the best of both worlds. How could I ask him to give up everything he had here? The shop, his friends, his entire life. And even if I did, it wasn't like I knew a way to do it.
If you don't belong in this world, then you're in other world like Saintus.
I glanced up at him, realized that he'd been thinking about the situation for the entire time I'd been lost in my thoughts.
How long have you been staring at him?
Yeah, except not nearly as powerful. I tried the joke, but a painful tug had me wincing.
Then it's the goddess's power itself trying to send you back.
He rested his forehead against mine.
I'm so sorry. My magic is no match for hers.
Felt something wet fall into my face. Tears. I reached out to wipe them off his face, but they kept flowing.
I feel so useless. I'm right here, but I can't do anything for you. I can't even take your pain.
Just being here is already enough. I thought I was going to disappear all alone.
Who's the fucking sadist that fucking wrote this? It's so sad.
No, I thought that was the noble thing to do, but I just didn't want him to seem so depressed. I hadn't realized how
Well, you
comforting
can't see him, so
I know, I see stars everywhere. Just having him here would be...
I won't let you be alone. Not in the future and not now.
Derek.
Shh. Don't say anything. Just trust me. Even if it takes forever, I'll find a way to be with you. I promise. Graha?
What? All I could do in the face of this conviction was nod.
Good.
He leaned down and kissed me, soft and sweet. Even if he said it just to make me feel better, I'd at least have this. The last thing I heard before I disappeared from this world was Kippy yipping. Next thing I was aware of was a stark white of a hospital room. I feel like death here too. I guess a coma will do that for you. Couldn't the gods have done something about this too? My complaints were interrupted by the sound of rustling from my right. Huh? I don't have anyone who visit me in the hospital, especially not months later. I looked to the side and saw a familiar face doing the
hello?
same. Oh, it's the protagonist. Wait,
Holy
you were
shit.
Pinky! Okay. Oh. I walk out of the cafe with a sigh. No matter what cafe I went to since returning, none of them could hold a candle to Derek's. I ignored the voice telling me that it wasn't really the food I was being nostalgic for. Time had moved quickly since waking up in this world, and work had been busier than ever. My free time, however, always followed the same pattern. I go to the cafe, spend time with my new best friend, Pinky, and leave feeling oddly empty. Although it was my own fault, I knew it would just remind me of him, but I wanted the reminder. I didn't want to forget him. I wanted to believe in the promise we made, no matter how ridiculous it seemed. I mean, the fact that it was real at all was already something I'd considered impossible. I heard some gasp and the sound of commotion nearby and turned to look. Maybe it'd just be what I needed to get me out of this funk. There were shouts of people wondering if there was a movie shooting nearby, and others talking about pyrotechnics. But all I could see was a large white dog bounding down the sidewalk and yipping happily. Huh, wonder if Kippy will look like that when he grows up. All white dogs made me wonder that these days.
Kippy, wait.
Oh!
He's a twink!
He's a twink. A blonde man with garishy yellow sweater was sprinting after him, trying to catch the red leash that flew behind the dog like a scarf. Wait, Kippy in a red scarf? It can't be. The dog skidded to a front in front of me. It stopped in front of me.
All your malware
Thank you, Check, for the resub. And the man doubled over, resting his hands on his knees as he panted.
At least give me time to adjust before you.
He cut himself off as our eyes met. It was a face that reminded me of a movie star, but there was something achingly familiar about it. About his voice, too. But I couldn't bear to hope. Just the thought of being wrong has my eyes tearing. But the moment his eyes lit up, I knew.
Shit, Johanna. I finally kept my promise.
Okay, that's cute. That's a cute ending.
Yay!
Aw.
Oh,
Yay!
yay! So I guess they both have two endings where like one they go to your world and the other you stay.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's cute. Do you want to see the other ending for this guy?
Sure, we have some time.
Yeah.
Just spam.
Okay, we
skip
gotta-
versus- okay. Oh shit. Shit, do I have enough?
Okay, so Derek, there we go.
Derek.
And skip.
Yep. Oh, that's bad. Two. We chose two.
Yeah, 2. Alright.
Yep,
there we go. Woo!
Wow, this game has a lot of dialogue. There,
It
there,
really
there.
does. Here are the hands.
Hands.
Ooh.
Wow.
Can you believe this was made for a game jam?
No, I can't. This actually feels like a game we paid for, but we did not
Mhm.
pay for this game. I want to stay.
I want to stay. I want to stay. I'm sure a lot of this dialogue's going to be the same, but we'll just skip through it. Oh, the people are here so friendly, and they took in a stranger like me who didn't exactly have much to offer. I thought back to the happy days and conversation I'd had with everyone. Like sneaking Kippy in and out of the guild. Flirting with Derek until one of us ended up flustered. The warm hug he gave me just the other day. Tears fell onto the table. I scrubbed furiously at my eyes, scolding myself. It wasn't like okay, I think these are all same dialogue.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like actually okay. Woo! Yep. Here we go.
Oh shit, Johanna. You look terrible. Do I need to get you a trash cup to throw up in or throw you in?
Good to know I look as bad as I feel, dude. I had to give him a weak smile, but it was again.
Hang on, let me cast Cure 1 on you.
Some warm light flowed through from his fingertips, but nothing else happened.
Huh? That can't be right. Let me try a stronger spell.
I don't even know what you're trying to heal. I doubt there's a spell. Okay, these are the exact same lines. Keeps casting magic. Meow. Like I don't want to skip because it goes so fast.
Yeah, tears.
Mm.
He's spitting.
Is spitting at us.
Saintess. Confession.
Confession. Okay, last wish. I want you to be happy. He wants us. Love us too. Has to go.
I'll follow you. To milk.
Agnes is there.
Hands you a steak.
Hands you a steak.
Into the microwave.
It's in the microwave. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
I'm not moving on. I'm not finding another leather. I'm not going to forget you.
Was I that obvious?
Shut up.
He let he let out a weak laugh.
From the very first day you walked into the guild, it's been impossible to take my eyes off of you. And the more we interacted, the harder it became. I know people think of you as a flirt. I even encouraged the notion, but
He laid me back down on the bed and tilted my head up to face him.
I swear these feelings for you are real. So please, stay with me. Help me fulfill my dream.
He took in a shaky breath.
Marry me.
Whoa! They aren't
Wow.
even dating.
Oh, I'm dying.
Derek? Derek! The pain grew stronger and the lights started enveloping my body. If I could, I would, but I can't hold on any longer. I was already taking all I had, not just given to the tide trying to pull me away. I leaned up to press a soft kiss to his lips. Even if I couldn't have forever, I could at least have this one stolen moment. When I pulled away, I started to see that galaxy pattern I'd grown so used to it dissipating. For the very first time, I was able to see what the man I loved looked like. Wow!
Wait, is the butt for everyone is that he can't fucking dress? Oh my god, he can't dress himself. He's colorblind.
Oh my god! He's colorblind!
Oh,
Wow,
Oh
that
my
jumper
God.
is really blinding. Actually, everything about him was bright, from his golden hair to his tear-filled scarlet eyes. That's why they called him the Sun. He was really beautiful, but also sort of familiar? I smiled sadly as I tried to process everything. Goodbye. I felt a large tug, but at the same time, Derek pulled me into another kiss and I felt my body warm up. Magic circles lit up the entire room and white orbs of light floated around. Even Kippy was floating. I wanted to tell Derek not to waste his mana, but I felt like he wouldn't listen. Instead, I let my eyes fall shut as I melted into his kiss. Kippy let out excited yips in the background.
Good job, dog.
It was only a sudden sharp pain as Derek bit my tongue,
what?
drawing blood
Wait.
that had me
Oh.
pushing him away and whacking him. What the fuck? What the was that for?
Ignis?
Give me a mischievous grin.
For thinking I'd let you go so easily.
What? Wait, why did I suddenly feel so energetic? It was like all the weakness of the past few days had just faded away. Derek pulled me into a hug.
Stop.
Still, thank God it worked. You have no idea how worried it was.
What? What worked?
Well, when you started shutting yourself away, I busied myself taking care of Kippy, and it turns out he really is a magical beast.
Yo!
Oh well,
Oh.
specifically, a spirit beast. And that's why I couldn't sense magic from him. And since the only thing that can really affect the soul or absolute divine is supreme demonic magic, I took a chance that Kippy and I combined would tether you to us.
He grinned proudly at me.
It worked. I
My mind
picked
was
up-
spinning, trying to take this all in. But
I'm a
unlike
vampire,
holy magic,
basically.
divine magic can only be used by the Saintess and Royal. You know what? Nah, not gonna think about it for my own sanity. I let myself take in the sight of a man I loved. God awful jumper and all. Felt like the luckiest girl in the world.
He can't dress himself.
He can't dress himself.
No.
Yep. It was clearly the power of love.
I can't believe it.
This is the funniest like flaw to have. Can't dress himself.
He's fucking colorblind and can't dress himself. Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
my god.
I glanced around at the hillside near our new home, still amazed that the town put together these decorations so quickly, and all these CG flowers.
I can't believe it's finally happening. Oh, Derek.
How is she even convinced to wear black? It's a miracle. My eyes are blessed.
So I come in the first
I
day she
saw it
walks into
coming.
the cafe.
Okay.
Oh, what?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so that huge sack of slime course never saw Derek so flustered in my life.
You think it was love at first sight?
You couldn't believe how much he had to pay out to a newcomer.
I
Yo,
giggled at-
okay, shit, damn.
Well, that's
Alright,
better.
fuck, alright,
Hey.
goddamn.
Hey, Dorito Chin, how you doing? I giggled at their speculation and looked up at Derek, who was smiling indulgently down at me. The goddess had
Oh
popped
my
in
god, he
and
blinks.
yeah, I blinked. Had popped in not long after to explain that
God.
Kippy was initially meant to be the Saintess's divine pet, but she sped up so fast past the area that she had ended up with us by a stroke of luck instead. She was also surprised by what Derek
We
had managed
stole
to
her
pull off.
dog.
He stole her dog. But then said she should have expected it since I was such a wild card. Then she wished us a happy life before leaving. How lucky am I? My soon-to-be hubby shocked the goddess just to be with me. Derek leaned forward to whisper in my ear.
It really was love at first sight, you know.
I laughed softly. Even if he was just saying it, it didn't matter. I was marrying a handsome man who had built a beautiful house on a hillside with a large vegetable garden, grazing farm animals, as well as a giant spa-sized tub.
Damn, you fucking in there!
Damn! I laughed when I
There's
saw
a
it, but I
dog with them.
was happy to actually see him blush with mortification.
Yeah, the son, the dog needs a brother.
Oh,
Or sister.
No! Oh my god. I heard him reciting the vows that he prepared and then said my own piece.
Everybody now kiss the... What's the voice, Kimmy?
woof.
At that moment, Kippy jumped up, startling everyone. He grabbed the bouquet that I had dropped in my surprise and took off with it.
Well, there goes my son.
You mean our son? He smiled brightly as he leaned down to kiss me.
Oh my god, is that Yuri Lowenthal?
What? Yeah, he's in the corner. I leaned
No,
in
there's two Yuri Lowenthals.
Oh god! I leaned in closer to whisper in his ear as he pulled back. He seems lonely. Maybe he needs a new brother or sister to keep him company.
Content's not allowed to talk anymore.
He swept me off my feet into a bridal carry, startling a giggle out of me as I wrapped my arms around his neck.
Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
ma'am.
Oh my God.
Let's work on that as soon as possible.
Oh my fucking god. Finn.
Yay!
Yay!
They're making babies.
Oh, they fucking...
Bang, bang, bangity bang. What is the extras in the menu?
Extras. Oh yeah, we never got the second jack end where they stay. Oh, that's like trivia.
Trivia.
Oh. He's actually touching his eye patch, but the MC doesn't realize.
Oh.
He's a demon lord? Wait, Jack's a demon
What?
lord?
Jack's a demon lord.
Hello?
He acquired it as a curse when he defeated a previous one. He gave up being a mercenary because this curse causes magic to be overly destructive and hard to control. Derek is named Derek. Is it rhymes with Eric?
What?
Hello.
Okay. Why?
Derek is a person of royal descent who ran away due to the pressures of his position. His flirty and jovial nature is letting loose after a childhood of being made to consider his station. Lack of fat. Wait, he's not colorblind. He just says shit fashion.
Oh my god, I thought he was fucking colorblind.
Oh my
So he's
God.
just dumb.
The women in town are not willing to deal with seeing the bright yellow sweater at home too. Oh, that's cute. The name Eddie is based off the cutesy pronunciation of silhouette. Sil Eddie.
Aww.
Aw.
That's cute. The reason Pinky speed ran her time as the Saintess is because she was determined to return home before her final exams. She was not willing to waste a whole year of her studies. Oh my
Okay.
god. She was determined.
So you go back up. Are the
Which one?
No, are the endings clickable or something? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's clickable.
Oh.
I guess that means we can like go. Oh yeah, we just go right to it.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
End replay. There we go.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
the general end, which I don't know.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah,
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
get there?
Maybe we have
Like
to
the
get all
train
the
game,
endings.
Where you just stop.
You just stop. I actually don't want to romance anyone. Then you just leave.
I fucking love Train Game. It is still so funny to me.
What, train game?
Yeah, Train Game is just
Oh
so
my
funny.
God. That was so good. Well, that's none of my business.
Hey, we finished the game. Come on.
We did. 100% completed.
There's there's nothing else. It's just leaving the train. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess that's it for Silhouette Game. But yeah. Mon, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me.
Of course.
How was your first experience reading stuff?
Oh god, my jaw hurts so much. Your girl has TMJ.
No.
No.
It's okay. It was mostly because of laughing. Because now you guys hear me in person when
Yeah.
I'm saying shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Real time, no delay.
Real time dying. We don't get text updates. We just hear you like as they happen.
Oh my god, this was fun though. I had a good time. I woke my mother up like 5 times, but it's okay. She'll get over it.
It's for Silhouette Game.
That's my Silhouette Game. It's
Yeah.
importante.
Yeah. All right, let's see who we're gonna rate tonight. Well, apparently, Firazera is doing like a Valentine's Day thing because it's already Valentine's Day in Australia. Look over there.
Ah.
He's saying Aussie is getting Valentine's Day early. Okay, let me cue it up. No, that's the wrong
Yahoo.
one. I clicked the
Oh,
wrong
no.
person.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's the second time you've done this.
It's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us for the rest of Silhouette Game. Next week we're gonna be back with more Please Be Happy.
And that means I get to be reading the whole fucking time.
Aren't you excited though?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll be back next week for that. As for me, tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm doing a collab with Czech, who's in the chat, and Val and Kieran. We're doing Lethal Company at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Wow.
Yeah. See you guys tomorrow or next week for Tuesdays. Bye. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye.